Very historical building. Jordan Road. Great twinkly lights. So this is Temple Street. It's quite a famous place. They haven't lit it up yet, have they? Let's go and have a little look. Oh, sorry. To wait a few minutes. So the lights have just started to come on. You can see them just coming on now. There we are. Let's just go back to the entrance and we can see it. See the difference with the lights off and the lights on. A slow walk down and then a very slow walk back to my hotel, and then we have a wrap for our trip to Hong Kong. I'm going to be honest with you, some of the food smells really good. Souffle.
Hello, yes, welcome, sir. How are you?
Food smells great.
Welcome, sir. Come try here. What will you have with the
Oh my god. That's perfect. That's the shot you need. I just nailed the shot, maybe the shot of the whole trip at Temple Street. Get here just as it's starting to get a bit dark and you get the right light. Because sometimes when it's a bit too dark, the photos don't come out so good. Now, I did read some reviews to say that it's all become a bit too much like clothing. Well, that's rather nice. Let's see if I can get a picture. These are rather nice, aren't they? Very nice. Wow. Wow. I'm impressed. Gonna sure who they are over there. Ladies of the night.
你去那里才好，你去啊，20厘米。
नहीं वहाँ भी दे दिए वो 15 पे दो वहाँ भी दे दिए 15 में
सुनो मैं क्या ले रहा हूँ मैं आपको बताता हूँ। मेरा एक ये ले रहा हूँ, ठीक है, और मेरा एक ये। अब आप देखो इसमें से आपको वो दूसरा ही चेंज कर चेक कर लो अपने आराम से आराम से।
सर जी इधर ध्यान दो पहले।
बांटने
नहीं हो गए 1 2 3 4 5
मेरे आप रख लेना इधर
देखो इनको भाई साहब कोई से भी ले लो, सबके मेरे को दे दो।
अब देख लो भैया हो गए सबके दो।
आप उसको दे दो 130।
तो वो किस हिसाब करेंगे
कर लेंगे तो अपन को कर यार।
मैं 130 दे देता हूँ
Just give me some advice. You help me there. So if she calls a price at 25,
you should like do it half
easily half, yeah. And they usually meet it in the middle somewhere. They usually lower it.
you should actually leave from the shop
Yeah,
she'll call you
yeah.
Do it half.
How, what did you get for that?
I get like 12 for 130 like it's
Okay.
12 or 11
Yeah. Okay, so you got a bit cheaper than me, maybe?
but you have taken one we have taken 12 in a bulk.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you anyway. I appreciate it. You know, in England we don't do this, so it's an alien sort of thing.
I
Isn't
know that like those prices are fixed but here like you can do as much bargaining as you can
it? So at least go half what
at
they
least
offer.
like half of 60%.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
你買啊呢啲呢個深圳。
There you go. A little bit of advice there. Never just take what they're offering. I mean, I know this, but the English culture is we don't haggle. So I got a good price anyway. It's a lady of the night there.
Sana bagay sa imong balay.
It's a very long market. To be fair, actually, I think we're near the end. Oh, we might as well go to the end. And we'll walk back. It's near the end here now. It's not that long. Just be careful of the certain people.
H好短期啊！你問咗阿榮哥又續唔續期先啦？咁榮哥續期就做，如果唔續期，好似做到6月啫嘛，做2個月啫嘛。
Beautiful pictures. But it's not. It's not exactly unseen, is it, in London? You know, you go to Chinatown and they're lurking around outside doorways. So we're near the end of it, and then I'm turning around and going back. Just be careful. Some of them look a bit shady. It's not exactly a place that I think you want to hang around in the dark. God, damn it, somebody walks right in. So there we are. That's end to end of Temple Street. Temple Street. Yeah. Where are you from? China. China. I see. Okay. So some of like so there we are. So we'll go for a walk back. And there we are. Bye-bye. Yeah. Where are you girls from? Are you from China?
China.
China? Oh, wow. 你是中国人。再见，再见。你好。Hello. Oh well. Well, there you go. So Chinese girls. It's a bit sad actually, isn't it? I think, you know, it's the oldest trade, isn't it? You know, this is a market stall. They're just selling themselves, aren't they? It's all a. I do find it. I do find it a bit sad, you know. Yeah. You from China? Where are you from? Where are you from? Hong Kong? China? China. I feel like Dave in Thailand, you know, the one who goes around interviewing the Thai girls. Anyway, let us make a quick escape, I think. Yeah. So let's
menu number में इंदा मत देना नंबर सेंड कर देना चेक करना
those buildings, look at them. Oh my God. That one there's in a terrible state. Good to think how old it is. That is shocking. Oh well. Anyway.
कितना दोगे मैंने कहा बेच नहीं पाओगे इतने में तो
Picture. about here. It's difficult from here.
逛一下就到路边了。
Anyway, I think we've seen everything we want to see. Thank you. Right then. We'll just do this a little bit here. This bit here is the lights. Some very funny lights as well on some buildings. And we're back home, and in the morning I'm on a ferry to Zhuhai. A bit of sanity, relaxation and peace. I think this is an ideal spot to finish our it's Thai food. So if we can pink lights of Hong Kong. Okay. So that, my friends, is that pretty much. The locals. There we are. So we bid a fond farewell to Temple Street Market. To say, some of the food smells very good, some of it not to my taste, but it all looks good, but I'm not going to chance any of it.
뭐야, 저기 간장이야?
There we are.
Definitely for safety shit. Just because I don't know if it's Singapore.
Yeah, it looks good from there. It's an optical illusion. There we are. I think we'll make our departure. Royal Temple Street.
Joe, look. You guys get in front of me. He has that thing
Let's go. I might get a bus back actually. There's the sign. Couple of English ladies. We're going to walk down there tonight. go get the subway. One stop. Is it worth it? Did I take a photo of that? Total Hotel. So that is a good few years old. That architecture. My goodness. I think we're right to walk back. Enjoy it. Gym. Saturday night. We're nearly there. Trans London Plaza. Some nice smells at this time of night. Oh, come on. Get the real flavour of what it's like to cross the road here. You do get fined if you go before the green man. Look at this man here. There's always one. I've seen worse on my trip here. There was an old man on Hong Kong Island who was literally just walking out in front of the trams, and he didn't know, but he knew what he was doing, but he thought he was above all of the traffic lights and everything, probably because he was so old. He born in the era before, you know, all the regulations came in. So he thinks he can just do as he pleases. But these trees, look at these. Oh, now paving stones are coming up because the trees are so. Look at that. One's even bigger. Look at that. It's extraordinary. Look at these. They're literally just, I've never seen anything like that. They're forming new trunks to maintain the old trunk. Look at that. A Chinese banyan. They're weird, aren't they? That is bizarre. I wonder how old those trees are. There's some on the other side, but these ones are far more spectacular. So it's Saturday night here in Hong Kong. And I think it's something worth pointing out. You see, apart from one or two shady characters, I would say, in Temple Street, and I wouldn't hang around there, to be honest with you. I certainly wouldn't show you valuables. I made quite a quick getaway. I could see some very dodgy men and certainly a few dodgy women. But the men were dodgy as well. They looked like hardened criminal types. But they lurk in the shadows. And I would say I feel very safe here. Do you see any signs of trouble or any sort of misbehaviour? Any public disorder? I mean, Hong Kong's quite an old city. It's not as up to date as all the modern Chinese cities, you know, that have all been built and renovated in the last 20 or 30 years. You know, this is a bit like England, but there's less mess and there's less disorder. People seem more friendly and more just more relaxed and more happy, I would say, happy. People are more happy here than certainly in London. London's energy is very poor now, although I do like London, but there's something about it now that's not quite right compared to these places. Maybe it's the climate, maybe the food, maybe just the environment, you know. We're always in the cold in London, there's no sunshine, you know, although the sun does shine, of course. But I think people are generally happier when it's summertime in London. And in these places it's a lot more happy because I think the climate is better. If it was freezing cold now, you know, like it gets in London, people wouldn't be out now, would they? They'd be shivering and probably indoors. So that's a big thing. I think the climate is definitely one of the main differences. You know, people are out and about in London, you know, when it's freezing, but you can't be happy when it's cold. You know, you just want to go into self-survival mode, don't you? Simshat Choi station. So maybe I could have got the subway to there, saved all that walking. It doesn't matter. We would have missed all that. But I think this is part of the reason. I try to figure out why things are like they are. I think the development here I don't know. It's a better place. People's attitudes, you know, there's too much fragmentation in London, in my city. People all divided in groups, too many ethnicities, I think, not willing to at least mix with the host nation. You know, you've seen me here talking to people, trying to be friendly, and even though I don't speak the language, you know, as much as I should, I've tried. I think they do appreciate that. The issue with London and Great Britain as it is, it's becoming too. They use that word diversity, don't they? But the diversity has to mix with the hosts. The diversity has to blend in, but maintain its own identity, but not assume control of the host's identity and dilute it. And that's what's happening. Look at that. That's nice, I like palm trees. Yeah, that's what's happening. People are all, you know, my own country's losing its identity. I think that's so sad. These people haven't lost their identity. They know what they are. Even though Hong Kong is a real mishmash, a real international place, they still know who they are. still know who they are.
নিয়ে চলে যাব
Chunky mansions. California dreaming. There we are. Chunking Express. I think I will return to this place. But never on a national holiday. There we are. Chunking mansions. Soft local change. Hang on. What we've got. There we go, Mark. No worries. That's alright. One last hurrah, eh?